What if I told you that not all members of the royal family have royal titles? It's true. While we often associate the royals with grand titles like Duke, Duchess, or Prince, there are actually several members of the family who go about their lives without any official royal designation. But who are these title-less royals, and why don't they have the prestigious labels we've come to expect? In this video, we're talking about 12 royal family members who are without any royal titles. So without further ado, let's begin. At number 12, we've got Felipe Juan Froilán de Todos de los Santos, a Mariscala y Bourbon of Spain, commonly known as Froilán. He's a member of the extended Spanish royal family, born July 17, 1998, at Ruber International Hospital in Madrid, Spain. Froilán is the eldest child and only son of Infanta Elena, Duchess of Lugo, and Jaime de Mariscala. Froilán's royal lineage is significant as he is the grandson of the former King Juan Carlos I and Queen Sofia of Spain and the nephew of the current King Philippe VI. Despite his royal lineage and position in the line of succession, Froilán does not hold a royal title. The Spanish Constitution in 1978 re-established the monarchy as a constitutional entity, simplifying the use of royal titles. The monarch's title is now simply King Queen of Spain without additional references. Also, in the current Spanish royal family structure, royal titles are typically reserved for the immediate family of the reigning monarch. This includes King Philippe VI, Queen Letizia, and their children. Additionally, the use of extensive historical titles has diminished in modern times, while a 1987 royal decree allows the monarch to use historical titles. They are not actively used in official capacities. Given his current low public profile and lack of official duties, it seems unlikely that Froilán will take on a significant role within the monarchy. At number 11, we've got Pierre Casiraghi of Monaco. Born September 5th, 1987 at the Princess Grace Hospital in L'École, Monaco, he is a prominent figure within the Monegasque royal family. As the youngest son of Princess Caroline of Hanover and her second husband, Stefano Casiraghi, Pierre is deeply rooted in the illustrious House of Grimaldi, which has held Monaco since 1297. His royal lineage is often enhanced by being the grandson of the late Prince Rainier III and the iconic American actress Grace Kelly, connecting him with both European nobility and Hollywood royalty, so to speak. The absence of a formal royal title for Pierre is a result of Monaco's specific royal succession laws and protocols. These laws, based on male preference conatic primogeniture, prioritizing males in the line of succession, but allowing females to inherit if there's no eligible male heirs with the same degree of kinship. While Pierre is a member of the sovereign family, he does not bear the title of His Sincere Highness, which is reserved for the children and the spouse of the sovereign prince. This lack of a formal title does not diminish Pierre's significance within the royal family. Instead, it allows him greater flexibility in pursuing his personal and professional interests while still contributing to the family's public image and responsibilities. His status reflects a modern approach to royal duties, balancing personal ambitions with public service. Next, we've got Maud Angelica Ben of Norway. Born April 29, 2003 at the National Hospital in Oslo, Norway, she is a member of the extended Norwegian royal family with a unique position that reflects the evolving nature of modern monarchies. She is the eldest daughter of Princess Martha Louise of Norway and the late Ari Ben, a Norwegian author and artist. This familial connection places Maud in a unique position within the Norwegian royal family structure. Despite her royal lineage, Maud does not hold a royal title. This absence of a title is not due to any personal shortcomings, but rather reflects the deliberate choice made by her parents and aligns with broader trends in modern European monarchies. Princess Martha Louise chose not to give her children royal titles to allow them a more private life. This decision reflects the growing trend among royal families worldwide to provide younger generations with more freedom and less public scrutiny. In Norway, royal titles are typically reserved for those in direct lines of succession to the throne. Practice of limiting royal titles helps streamline the monarchy and clarifies roles within the royal family itself. The Norwegian constitution today explicitly states that no personal or mixed hereditary privileges may be granted, reflecting a move towards equality and away from traditional aristocratic privileges. Despite her lack of a royal title, she has maintained a notable public presence. At number 9, we've got Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi of the UK. Often referred as Edo, he is a notable figure with a rich and diverse background that spans both Italian aristocracy and British society. Born into Italian nobility, Edo is the son of Count Alessandro Mapelli Mozzi, a former Olympic skier who represented Britain in the 1972 Winter Olympics. This heritage provides Edoardo with a unique blend of Italian and British influences reflected in his dual citizenship. Edoardo's most significant connection to the British royal family is through his marriage to Princess Beatrice of York. The couple first met in 2018 through mutual friends and quickly developed a relationship. Their engagement was announced September 2019, with Edoardo proposing during a romantic trip to Italy. The couple's wedding took place the 17th of July 2020 in a private ceremony in the Royal Chapel of All Saints at Royal Lodge in Windsor. Despite his marriage to Princess Beatrice and his own noble Italian heritage, Edoardo Mapoli Mozzi does not hold any British royal title. This situation is consistent with the rules and traditions governing royal titles in the British monarchy. The allocation of royal titles is primarily determined by the 1917 letters patent issued by King George V, which limits the automatic granting of prince or princess titles to specific descendants of the reigning monarch, as titles in the UK are traditionally passed down through the male line. Next, we've got Pablo Nicolas Sebastian de Todos los Santos, or Dangarin y Bourbon of Spain. He's a member of the extended Spanish royal family, born December 6, 2000 in Barcelona, Spain. He's the second son of Infanta Cristina of Spain and Inaki Urdangarin, the Duke of Palma de Mallorca. His full name reflects the Spanish royal tradition of incorporating multiple saints' names, which is common practice within the family. Despite his royal lineage, Pablo does not hold any specific royal title. The Spanish Constitution of 1978 simplified the use of royal titles. The monarch's title is now simply Queen or King of Spain without additional references. Also, in the current Spanish royal family structure, royal titles are typically reserved for the immediate family of the reigning monarch. This includes King Felipe VI, Queen Letizia, and their children. The Spanish royal family has been working to restore its reputation following various problems. This effort has led to a focus on key figures like King Felipe and Crown Princess Leonora, potentially limiting the prominence of extended family members like Pablo. King Felipe VI has been proactive in distancing the monarch from past problems. This includes a more streamlined approach to titles and roles within the royal family. Given his current low profile and lack of official duties, it seems unlikely that Pablo will take on a significant role in the future. And at number 7, we've got Alexander von Furstenberg of Germany. She was born Alexander Natasha Miller on October 3, 1972 in Hong Kong. She comes from a prominent and wealthy family, being the daughter of Robert Warren Miller, a billionaire businessman and co-founder of Duty Free Shops DFS, and Maria Clara Pasantes Becerra, who is of Edwardian descent. Alexander's connection to royalty primarily stems from her marriage to Prince Alexander von Furstenberg on October 28, 1995. This union tied her to the German princely family of Furstenberg, a historically significant noble house in southern Baden-Württemberg, Germany. Despite her marriage into the Furstenberg family, Alexandra von Furstenberg does not currently hold any royal titles. The Furstenberg family, like many German noble families, was mediatized following the Congress of Vienna in 1815. This process stripped them of their sovereign rights while allowing them to retain their noble status. As a result, the family's royal status became more ceremonial than official. Alexandra's marriage to Prince Alexander was not considered dynastic, which likely affected her ability to retain any royal titles after their divorce. The mediatization process was a significant legal and historical factor that affected the status of many royal and noble families, including the Furstenbergs. Following her divorce in 2002, Alexandra did not retain any formal royal duties or responsibilities. This is consistent with many notable traditions where titles by marriage are not retained after a divorce. Next, we've got Leah Isadora Ben of Norway. Born April 8, 2005 in Bloksberg at Hunka Island in the municipality of Fredrikstad, Norway, she is a member of the extended Norwegian royal family with a unique position that reflects the evolving nature of modern monarchies. She is the second daughter of Princess Martha Louise of Norway and the late Ari Ben, a Danish-born Norwegian writer and artist. Despite her royal lineage, Leah Isadora Ben does not hold any royal title. This absence of a royal title is not due to any personal shortcoming, but rather reflects a deliberate choice made by her parents and aligns with broader trends in modern European monarchies away from having titles. Princess Martha Louise chose not to give her children royal titles to allow them a more private life. This decision reflects a growing trend among overall royal families to provide younger generations with more freedom and less public scrutiny. In Norway, royal titles are typically reserved for those in direct lines of succession to the throne. Practice of limiting royal titles helps to streamline the monarchy and clarifies roles within the royal family. The Norwegian constitution explicitly states that that no personal or mixed hereditary privileges may be granted, reflecting a move towards equality and away from traditional aristocratic privileges. By not holding any royal titles, Leah has the opportunity to explore her interest and talents more freely. And at number 5, we've got Jack Brooksbank of the UK. Born May 3rd, 1986 in London, England, he has become a notable figure in British society due to his connection to the royal family. He is the elder of 2 sons born to George Edward Hugh Brooksbank and Nicola Brooksbank, with aristocratic roots tracing back to the Brooksbank baronets, a title just below baron. This heritage provides Jack with a unique blend of aristocratic connections, and a commoner's upbringing. Brooksbank's most significant connection to the British royal family is through his marriage to Princess Eugenie, the younger daughter of Prince Andrew, Duke of York, and Sarah, Duchess of York. The couple met on a ski trip in the Swiss Alps and were married October 12, 2018, at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle. Despite his marriage to Princess Eugenie, Jack does not hold any royal title. This situation is consistent with recent trends and traditions within the British monarchy. There's no established precedent for granting a title to the commoner husband of a princess. Marlene Koenig, a royal historian, noted that there is no precedent for giving a peerage to the commoner husband of a princess on their wedding day. The decision to grant a title is ultimately at the discretion of the monarch itself. Queen Elizabeth II chose not to bestow a title on Jack Brooksbank when he married Princess Eugenie. Next, we've got Christopher O'Neill of Sweden. Born on the 27th of June, 1974 in London, England, he is a British-American financier with a unique connection to the Swedish royal family. He comes from a diverse background, being the son of the late Paul O'Neill, an American investor banker, and Eva O'Neill, a German socialite and philanthropist. O'Neill's upbringing was international, spanning various locations including London, St. Gallen in Switzerland, and Boston and New York in the United States. Christopher's connections to the Swedish royal family was established through his marriage to Princess Madeline of Sweden, Duchess of Hälsingland and Gästrikland. The couple tied the knot the 8th of June 2013 at the Royal Chapel, Stockholm Palace, making O'Neill's entry into the sphere of Swedish royalty. The absence of a royal title for O'Neill is not accidental, but rather a deliberate choice for influence by several factors. Swedish law stipulates that only Swedish citizens can be granted royal titles such as Duke or Duchess. O'Neill's decision to retain his U.S. citizenship effectively stopped him from receiving Swedish royal title. Accepting a royal title would have necessitated O'Neill relinquishing his business responsibilities, as Swedish law prohibits those with royal titles from holding positions of responsibility in business. His desire to continue his professional career in finance was a significant factor in declining a royal title. He also has expressed a desire to remain a private citizen. At number 3, we've got Andrea Castoraghi of Monaco. Born June 8, 1984, at the Prince Grace Hospital Center in Le Col, Monaco, he is a prominent figure within the Monegasque royal family. As the eldest son of Princess Caroline of Monaco and her second husband Stefano Castoraghi, Andrea is deeply rooted in the illustrious Grimaldi dynasty. His royal lineage is further enhanced by being the eldest grandchild of Prince Rainier III and the iconic American actress Grace Kelly, connecting them with both European nobility and Hollywood royalty. The absence of a formal royal title for Andrea Castoraghi is rooted in several factors related to the Monegasque royal protocols and laws. Andrea's father, Stefano Castoraghi, was a commoner. The Monegasque royal family follows a tradition where titles are not automatically granted to children born from marriages with commoners. The Monegasque royal family has a history of not bestowing royal titles on all members, especially those who are not direct heirs to the throne. This practice helps to maintain a clear distinction between the reigning monarch and other family members. While Andrea is in the line of succession, being in this position does not necessarily confer a title. This is consistent with the practices of the Monegasque royal family. The future of Andrea Castoraghi's role within the Monegasque royal family remains a subject of speculation, as there are no specific expert opinions in this area. Next, we've got Emma Tellua Ben of Norway. She was born September 29, 2008 in Lomdalen in Norway. She is the youngest daughter of Princess Martha Louise of Norway and the late Ari Ben, a Norwegian author and artist. Emma has 2 older sisters, Maud Angelica Ben and Leah Isidore Ben. Her maternal grandparents are King Harald V and Queen Sandra of Norway, placing her within the extended Norwegian royal family. Despite her royal lineage, Emma Tellua Ben does not hold a royal title. This is consistent with the Norwegian royal family's tradition of not granting titles to all descendants, especially those not directly in line to the throne. As a result, Emma and her sisters have been raised as private citizens, allowing them to lead more normal lives and away from the intense scrutiny often associated with royal titles. The Norwegian royal family typically reserves the style of Royal Highness for those in direct lines of succession. As Emma is not in the immediate line, she does not qualify for this style. There is a trend among European royal families, including Norway's, to streamline and to modernize their institutions. This often involves reducing the number of family members holding official titles, which just seems a way to ensure the monarchy's relevance in contemporary society. By not granting titles to a descendant, the Norwegian royal family allows members to pursue personal interest. And at number 1, we've got Victoria Federica de Todos los Santos de Marechal y Bourbon of Spain. Commonly known as Victoria Federica, she was born September 9, 2000 in Madrid, Spain. She's the younger child and only daughter of Infanta Elena of Spain and Don Jaime de Marechal. Victoria holds a significant position within the Spanish royal family as the eldest granddaughter of King Juan Carlos I and Queen Sofia of Spain. Victoria's lack of a formal royal title is consistent with the Spanish royal family's approach to titles for extended family members. The Spanish monarchy follows a specific line of succession, which was updated in 2006 to abolish male primogeniture. This change allows titles to be passed down to the eldest child regardless of sex. However, this primarily affects the direct line of succession and does not automatically grant titles to all royal family members. The Spanish monarchy has increasingly focused on the immediate royal family for official duties and titles. This includes King Felipe VI, Queen Letizia, and their daughters, Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia. However, the Spanish royal family has been making efforts to modernize and adapt to contemporary values. This includes streamlining the monarchy and limiting the number of individuals with official royal duties. Her future prospects are shaped by various factors, including her current activities, public perception, and the overall direction of the monarchy. And with this, we wrap this video. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you find our channel interesting, then subscribe to it. Thank you. See you in the next video.